Alright, we are about to do Meso Terminal. I've watched plenty of videos, teleported here to... get it off my screen. I gotta pop up on Discord. Living memory, sorry, in the Unlost World. We're gonna do it with trust, so just be prepared for that to be... It's gonna be long. I believe I won't die, but we'll see. I'm going as white mage. I usually do these as red mage, but getting the gear for that was just slightly annoying. I could be flying, but I felt it was more dramatic to have the run up here for no particular reason whatsoever. You guys can see more of the barren, just darkened, devoid of energy landscape. And I talked to all these scions and etc. and got their they had like small talk. I did that all in the last video for the storyline. We are going to go in with Wuklamat and Sphene and Kryl because this story has been way more them than any others. And I will be healer. Sphene will be white mage healer, by the way. They're still set to where I had them. So Wuklamat tank, kind of a warrior tank. Sphene is a Zoemancer, whatever that will end up meaning. It looks kind of like an Arcanist, at least the symbol does. And Pictomancer for Kryl. Let's do it. Kind of nervous. Oh great, my gear's low. Which piece? Whatever. I'm level 720 to get in, and that's exactly what I'm at. I bought a ring, and it upgraded me from 705 to 720. It's a long loading screen. Maybe a lot of people are doing it. Okay. We have yellow lights, purple lit up rings, the Meso terminal of the Unlost World. This like tower of purpley glowing rings of metal, energy. Everything here is like cyber wolves and these little cyber shark bomb things. And it looks like we're inside of a kind of a yellow and purple schemed computer. Themed, I guess would make more sense. I don't expect this to be hard, but it will be slow, so bear with me. I might as well...
You've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
So this is what it looks like inside. This is different. This is a different floor to where I was in stasis. I have food. Why is my... You can't access Chocobo saddle in a freaking dungeon? Okay, that's new to me. I didn't know that. There's all tenacity. I'll just take a king crab, why not? Whatever. Give me a little crit. Okay. Might have to take another one. We come across, we're kind of walking on these ramps. There is a drop into just yellow, like fog. But we're gonna go up these ramps. We have 3 of the little shark bomb, like spherical shark bombs is what I'm gonna call them. I forgot what all of my... There we go. I've been playing Sage so much in level 50 dungeons that I forgot how to do this.
Take this!
Should switch these, make it more consistent. For me, well, yeah, I'm gonna be spamming this the most, so. We got one of those little spherical shark bombs and 2 cyber ants. My holy didn't go off this time. Gaya's back on. Papia. I think healers and tanks still do better overall DPS if they do AoEs than if they were to do, like, once it gets down to 2 monsters, I think it's still better. Let's check that for a second here. So Holy is 150, times 3 is 450, times 2 is 200. Sorry, 300. Glare is 340. Okay, so Glare actually is better now. Cool. On 2 targets, as opposed to... There's a data station here. Just get out of the way, Rook. Rook, get out of the fucking way. I hate it when, like, pets and stuff do that. What is preservation's purpose? The answer to that question is simple: to ensure the survival of mankind in a world beset by lightning-aspected imbalance. This means securing a place where people may live in safety, as well as establishing a treatment for the Levin sickness which plagues us. Many approaches were considered, but in the end it was a child, a youth of undeniable genius, who discovered the most brilliant and complete solution to all the challenges we now face. Pardon me for a minute. I'm actually not entirely worried about running out of the food that I have. A, because it's throwaway food. It's just crit and vitality. B, if I use that food again, I clear up a slot in my inventory, which is always nice when you just have so much. Crafting all this food for culinarian is pretty cool. Okay. Sorry about that. We're turning into some corridors here.
I've created new endless for you. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
So, what was a corridor has been transformed to be a hologram into kind of what looks like a sick bay. Just a long row of beds, monitors, curtains to kind of separate people, supplies, crates, etc. Actually, you do see hologram people kind of glitching here and there in some of the beds. Yeah, cool stuff. And we have preserved medics, which will be our next... Oh, sorry. This is wrong, says Sven. But he's adjusted the electrode to project a new appearance, says Crow. Yeah, right, oop. Has a lot. I know warriors do some self-healing, but Rook has a lot. I'd be interested to go with an actual warrior, level 100, into a dungeon like this, just pull one group at a time and see how well they keep themselves alive. Just one group. 2 groups, obviously, it's not the same. We have four medics now we will be fighting. More beds, more patients. bouncing everybody. Dang it. Wrong button. I've never really looked at Kryle's casts before, but they are interesting. I guess I'll pick the Master cast now with like that. But like there's flowers coming at me, and there's these little green guys coming at me. My ears bugging me. It's itchy. Sometimes I'm like, my chest hurts. These poor hologram fellows. And
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
He would force a healer to fight us? This is Chirurgeon General. It is a floating humanoid shape with one, kind of Dr. Octavius, Spider-Man villain. Coming out of the right shoulder is this like flowing metal, kind of snake-like flow to it at the end of it. I can't really tell from this distance, but could be like a needle thingy with different vials that it can inject. And out of the left shoulder is a more sturdy like arm that also has different colored vials, purple, blue, and green. And yeah, I'll do my best to tell you what's going on in this. Stay alive. There's a couple moments where it's annoying, but loath as I am to employ medicines in the application of harm, I will protect my people. So that's unavoidable. Party-wide damage. Okay, we have the blue thingy is a knockback, and we'll go off first. So kind of stand close to it, try to get knocked into a corner next to a smaller guy, and you'll have time to move. See, a lot of time actually, got more than I thought. Oh shit. And then you do actually want to get closer to him during that time if you can, because one half of the entire field will be bad. Of another knockback with sensory deprivation, all this is going to do is create an identical knockback, but you already saw which one was the real one. And its little timer will pop first. Tank Buster. Once again, knockback with a bunch of circles. We gotta see which one starts to go first, though. This is the safe spot. We are to the doctor's west. And then the first knockback, I think was this one? Yeah, everybody else thinks so too. I forgot which one it was. And then the half the room is bad mechanic. I got you guys, don't worry. God, Crowd takes damage. I'm just gonna say that right now. I haven't healed one of these in maybe ever, but certainly not in a while. I got a Asuna. Which one's my Asuna? Found it. Okay, and then you have to pay attention to which one starts ticking first. This is a safe spot. Okay, so the knockback's going to tick first, and I want to go into the corner over there, because I saw it was small. I can go around this though, I think. And then I'm going to get closer to the doctor as fast as I can. Yep, for that. It's going to take me longer to do these, so we're going to see these mechanics a lot more.
With every mote of my being.
Unless Cloud wants to demolish them. God, that does so much damage. What is up with that? That's news to me.
Take
Asuna
this.
is just my... As soon as my thumb button...
You've overburdened the system. No matter. It served its purpose.
My people, says Sphene. Treasure coffer had item level 735, but unfortunately, well, my machinist will one day reach that level. Machinist, bard, dancer. I'll keep that around. Oh, it's level... No. Actually, yeah, that's better than most. Yeah, keep that fucking for sure, dude. Okay. We've... Or a teleporter. Teleports us up, up, and up. We have another data station. Didn't we pass a terminal like that already? Yes, but this has more information. According to Master Calyx, it is not the body which provides life to a living being, but the soul. Furthermore, it is the memories etched upon that ephemeral giver of existence which encapsulate one's true self. Based upon these principles, he has proposed a methodology for preserving souls using electrope technology. As souls are composed entirely of ether, he asserts that storage via contemporary means should be eminently possible. Experiments conducted on criminal subjects and volunteers have, in fact, already proven successful in capturing the ether released at the moment of death. Mankind as we know it has taken a great leap forward. Wowza. Another corridor. This has like floating claw monsters. Get threat! Get threat! They have cone attacks, or at least one of them does. Maybe the rest do it. Which one you guys attack? Did I not read them? I'm not seeing Kryle's, like, her animated cast, like what they look like anymore, so maybe it was just a special rotation that Pictomancers have. There's a treasure chest kind of just in the corridor. A 735 ring. Oh yeah. Healer, yep. I'll replace the 720, which I had to buy to get into here, so cool. 721 is my new item level. Corridor. Two-legged walking mech bots thingy, and kind of have lasers for faces, basically. And then a floating claw guy. Nope, can't do that yet. There's a lot of times that I wish this game had a healing add-on, like Grid for World of Warcraft. It is really obnoxious having...
Next, we visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
He's changing things again. Another reminder of Alexandria. Yeah, we're kind of like in what looks like the prison area of a castle. So like kind of dark stone, jail cells. Preserved prisoners will be our next fights. But yeah, I miss having a World of Warcraft spoiled me for healing because of that whole grid system. I used an app called an add-on called Voodoo. I didn't like Grid as much, but I did really like Voodoo. Very customizable. One of them looks like a ninja. The other looks like a monk. Oh, now I'm seeing Kryle's frog again. Pictomancer will be in my next grouping of leveling, for sure. Because I've already really done Summoner, and I like it, but I want to do something new. I've never really done Dark Knight, so I'll do my tank. As far as DPS goes, I think it's tough. I'm gonna do Scholar Healer for sure. That's a for sure. I think I'm gonna do Reaper. But I also kind of want to do Monk too. Like, I'm not a big fan. Oh, well, maybe I'll do Monk and Samurai simultaneously with this. No. And also, I think since I got everybody to 70, I'm sorry, everybody meaning Gunbreaker, Black Mage, Machinist, Ninja, Tri-Steam. So yeah, Gunbreaker, Black Mage, Ninja, Machinist, and Blue. And the story, the job story quests. This guy's saying, "You'll make a fine example. Get him." But he's in a jail cell, a big jail cell, actually, pretty big. Second boss.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals.
Big lads, and there are 4 of them. Okay, so we will get pulled into our own little circle. We can only target and damage the one that chains us and pulls us in. I can heal everybody as normal. There will be a bunch of AoE line attacks, some things that fall from the sky to dodge, some like donut AoEs to dodge. The tank will have an interrupt they have to do. I will have to cleanse Doom from myself with Asuna. Here we go.
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it?
Oh, I'm gonna get damaged immediately? That's great. Do I have time? Cool.
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
We got, so yeah, these axes will be line attacks. They don't give you a lot of time to move. Just kind of memorizing the order. Yeah, these move across, so just kind of dodge them while also dodging, like getting in the donut. And these will be small circles, so you have to stand where they aren't, kind of. Is that going to do bad damage to me? Oh, that's my Doom. Did I clear? I cleared it, yeah. Okay, I gotta heal everybody. The DPS have to kill their things. Fuck, I can't even hit with AoE. That sucks. I guess this is my time to do healing. Okay, this one's gonna suck because it combines those with the balls. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna circle AoE. I'm gonna pop my Once you're out of your, once you kill your guy, you get to God damn, this sucks so bad. Not looking. Dodge those while getting in the circle. Everybody's good. Come on, guys, help. Kill your trash, please.
Hold still.
why are you dying?
With every mote of my being.
Christine has her limit break. She's just had enough, yo. Okay, I think I could be here. Yeah, that actually... Okay, so that's less scary than I thought it would be. Hey, Wook, you're out. Good job. You helping me? You helping somebody else? You can get in the circle, dude. Oh god, they don't know they can get in the circle. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't know you can get in the circle, and you were programmed by... Are you fucking kidding me? They're all standing outside of the circle, just damaging, just throwing their fucking shit. That's the dumbest thing I have ever seen. I have to keep them alive, too. Great programming on the Trust. Oh.
Beginning to tire? Good. I bid you continue on.
Memories are not tools to be exploited. We cannot allow this to continue, says Kryle, the first one on the screen. I cannot believe they have been programmed to not be able to enter the circle and help. That is ridiculous. How do I tell Square Enix about that? If they care. That'll be good for my Black Mage. That will also be good for my Black Mage. So I'm level 735 necklace and feet. 750 is what you can buy with Tomestones of Heliometry. No, Mathematics. And except for weapon, because you need to do like the Savage triple, like AAC lightweight, like those fights. And I haven't really gotten into those yet. I think I'm gonna start getting into Juno, because I really want to do. I love Final Fantasy XI. Played it forever. We have another two of those little Sharkbot sphere guys, and this like beefy boy looking mech bipedal guy. Sorry you have to watch my screen as all of the bright lights go out. Alright, I can do that. I put a dot on a guy that was 5% health left. Down the corridor some more. The walls have these like purple and blue energy lines on them. I don't know if my item level needed to be higher, but tenacity plus 18 materia, cool. But like those AoEs are hitting Sphene pretty hard, they're hitting Kryle pretty hard, they always hit me pretty hard. My healer's always, like maybe I should... There's not vitality materia, is there? So like I can't ever beef that up. I don't know. We have 3 beefy boy mechs, bipedal, with rifles, shotguns, whatever. You guys were focusing on different... whatever. Another data station. We have succeeded in transferring a soul stored within a specialized electrode device into a mechanical soldier, resulting in full control and function. No longer need we fear the erosion which lightning energies inflict upon flesh and blood bodies. Yet despite this crucial breakthrough, Master Calyx remains unsatisfied. He would divorce memory from soul, siphoning the soul's ether reserves whilst granting eternal life to the individual's memories. Unfettered to a soul, memories can not only be stored, but also backed up as data. The Endless will be beings of pure information. His foreshortened lifespan was, perhaps, the very perspective needed to conceive of such a unique evolutionary path. Teleport pad launches us across this vast, like, data center. Again, we're kind of going around this tower with the big purple rings, and then the yellow fog below, should we be able to jump, which we don't, you know. We are not able. I'll pop that other food now. Beans. I'm not going to sort in. I apologize to anybody who would want me to sort my inventory at this point, but I want
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well.
I want to keep this over here for glamour.
The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
An age rife with death? Says Whoop. Is this a game to him? She says as well. He's once again transformed these corridors into kind of what looks like a pathway with some destroyed buildings here and there, but otherwise kind of looking, again, reference to World of Warcraft, like this is kind of what we sort of kind of did when we were being introduced to the Lich King in that game, and the past of whomever the Lich King was. I can't remember at this point. I probably should, but it's my fault. We have a little bridge we're crossing, and we have some soldiers, which will once again be whatever they are, 3 different kinds of fighters.
Hold still!
Do my holy stuns. Some circular AoEs that are centered on themselves. We have another treasure coffer. What'd I get? What'd I get? What did I get? A savage aim materia? Why did it pop up somewhere? Oh, did it pop up over here? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah. So crit plus 18 materia. I do not have materia on my gear. Well, I have a little bit. Funny, I have it on my 705 gear, but not on like my 750. That's kind of dumb of me. I should fix that. I have plenty of materia in my retainers. We're going like into a destroyed building where there are. You'll go no further. Yeah. We got 4 soldiers. Nope, I didn't mean to use that. Damn it. Everybody's got this, yeah.
Back off!
One down. More circles now. Start thinking of Afflatus Solus as something I should use just to make sure, like, when, like, as soon as I cap my 3 lilies, maybe, to like not waste that resource. But I'm not good at... We must keep going. Yeah, what else were we gonna do, Sween? Dummy. We are like maybe at the highest level now, or at least the highest level we can reach. At the top of this tower. Once again, like the big open circular space. Cutscene.
Very well. If one by one they fall, I'll send them all as one. Recall the anguish you felt when you faced death, and rise. Rise to defend your nation, your people, and your loved ones.
A lot of like yellow energy is flowing down from all around in this open circular area. The immortal remains is our boss in memory meld. This
Rise and meet the foe before you.
Rise and meet the foe before you. A glowing yellow and kind of see-through humanoid, not faceless, you know. Got a bunch of yellow glowing energy in him, got a kind of a halo around. There are little portals around that I didn't notice in the videos I watched where you can see different worlds, like through a square, I think rhombus is it, or diamond-shaped portals. Some are not four-sided. Alright guys, ooh, I'm gonna take this. Oh, wait, how do you hold on, sorry. How to hide UI FFXIV. Scroll lock key. I'm taking this as, wait, can I do, hold on. Oh yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry. This is the first time I've ever actually thought about this. In the moment, so I'm going to take this as my screen grab. That's pretty cool. So that'll be my thumbnail for the video. Awesome. Alright, I will do my best to... So, he's going to summon these, like, ghosts at some point. And if they're stagnant, like all over, they'll just kind of stand there. Then you get away from the big groups of them. You can go to the smaller groups. There'll be a knockback circle. You want to stand at the edge of the circle, outside of the circle, and get knocked back toward one of the singular ghosts by themselves. The only thing kind of untelevised is he will raise one hand in the air to slam that half of the field, and there will be a line of text across the screen saying something about energy. If there are ghosts he summons at the front of the platform and they start to run, the direction they are running will have a big, like, wide line AoE. So you want to get away from the diagonal ghosts and go to the other side and far away from them. It's like all the way over to like this corner or this corner kind of thing. I don't think there ever going to be a time when you want to get into the front corners for that particular mechanic. He'll summon these things at the edge, which will put beams on some ghosts that you want to kind of go diagonal from one of the ones that gets a beam on them, because there's going to be like this checkerboard pattern of lines to dodge, and then run toward where the ghost was to avoid the second checkerboard pattern. That's all I can think of for now. We'll see as we go. Here we go.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares.
Recollection is just going to be unavoidable AoE. Jeez, that does so much.
It is the midst of the storm surge.
Okay, we're good. Are we good? Memento, I don't remember what this is. The battlefield has shifted. You see the bots on the sides. So far he hasn't started channeling energy toward them. So I want to get diagonal of this guy, and then I'm going to run right toward him afterwards.
Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict.
Stacking mechanic of a line, so we're just getting a line.
War swells in scope and intensity.
So we he shifted the battlefield to like we're basically in Alexandria as of old. These are the groups. Just kind of stand near a small guy, just a ghost all alone. See, my group is standing in the middle, but they'll move. Yeah. And the small guys have lower gathering energy. So yeah. So
The
gathering
bombs
energy.
rain down without pause or mercy.
These guys gonna run. No, these guys are stagnant. But a knockback, I want to be knocked back at the edge of the circle, but not in it, and then dodge. Yeah. Unlike these guys, you can keep freaking attacking. Trust always does that. It's really annoying.
The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash.
Memento again. We're at 60%. So these are the runners. Okay, so they're running diagonally to the back right. I'm gonna go back left. See, pretty thick lines. Not as thick as I thought.
Death is everywhere,
Always good to
pillaging
kinda
the
just
promise of the future.
pretend. Another runner. Okay, other side. Okay, I didn't look, but okay, yeah. You can kind of... It's not that hard. It's not hard to dodge, I think. Okay, slam. Didn't even really notice. But... Do I have you shielded? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got runners. Oh shit. Just barely safe there. So yeah, you will have times when you are not safe. Knock back again. I'm gonna go same corner. Why not? Again, just trust. You can keep attacking. Stacking mechanic. Take this time to do this. Oops. Should be good, right? Oh, okay, I'll hit you with this. It's a tank buster on Luke. Why not? Okay, they're running that way and that way. If you're doing this with trust, they usually go the right direction. Can't say always. Be ready for the checkerboard to happen next. That's twice in a row they've done that. So they've got the runners followed by a checkerboard. Gathering energy.
For all that I hold dear.
Runners again. Running both ways. Yep, there's a sliver. If you get stuck on what might be the wrong side, there's a sliver, kind of in the middle. There's gonna be a knockback, forward, shit, which side? I'll go back. That was bigger than I thought. Oh shit. I almost failed in the last goddamn second. Cool. The big guy was glowing with energy, kind of moving around a bit, and then he sinks into the ground, or into below, into the yellow mist. The other scions join. This will continue to be a long video because I'm going to do the follow-up quest here. Treasure coffer is popped over here. Item level 735 pants for my red mage as well. That's awesome. What did we get here? second chance points added to my journal. Is that like, are those like if you... Oh yeah, some of my stuff dropped. So 40 elegant tomestones of heliometry, 50 of mathematics, and another 40 of heliometry, I think, because it was a first time bonus. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. And this isn't that bad. I mean, that's honestly not one of the harder dungeons I've done. I mean, I could spam this and be happy, I think. Healing it, that is. I don't know about DPSing, like trying to maintain a DPS rotation while also dodging everything. It's not my forte. Tanking, I could probably do, but... Leave duty. Start cutscene. Most likely. Yep. So the 8 of us are just kind of looking. Sphene starts to walk forward. Please be voiced.
Sphene?
Yes, it looked like it would be. So Sphene has kind of put a hand on her chest, closed her eyes, and dropped her head a little bit.
The Endless he sent against us. They were from the time of the storm surge, before I was placed into stasis.
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one containing Calix's memories. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calix, how long have you pursued this madness?
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage of this lull to press on.
We go running toward the central tower that has this spiral ramp up and around it. And cutscene shifts over to us having reached maybe the top. A hologram of Calix with his normal like screens around him
Calix!
appears as well.
Well done. I commend your perseverance. The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless Creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. Memories are the essence of the self and should not be diluted. We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key. Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not doubt that we are here to fight, and I do not mean to lose.
Everybody got determined faces, like preparing for battle, and then Sphene took a couple steps forward.
Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask, why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Your question is meaningless.
He has stopped playing with his screens for once.
I have ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order. This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat?
That kind of flash sound you heard was the cutscene flashing ever so briefly to what kind of looked like people dead in a ransacked house and one person who was standing, like, crying, mourning the deaths. Flash again to more deaths.
I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Like there was a scene, like a flash of a scene in a prison cell with a bunch dead, and then some fighters in another scene dead.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
A summoning.
He's using like a laser pen on a circle with a lot of like symmetrical designs.
Now?
Symmetrical designs inside of it.
What was that?
Mook is kind of grabbing herself.
A chill? No, something else. I feel so cold. So weak.
The screen is has this kind of black miasma to it now. We're all feeling really strange effects. I'm trying to shake it off.
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold. The fear of death. Terror for the eternal darkness that will, without fail, engulf the lives of every living thing.
I keep seeing this flash of a female face kind of thing. Like
Allow me to introduce it to you.
everything goes black, like darkness crawls across Calyx's face in that last little scene. Now we see people in Alexandria, or at least those that have the...
I got it! I got one!
Those that have the, what's it called? The device on their head, the regulator? Neo-regulators? This guy has one. He's going manic. People around him who don't have regulators are being very wary of him.
4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to!
There is an unconscious Lalafell at this dude's feet. Maybe he stole the
I
regulator?
made it just in time.
Oh.
Now to register.
Maybe he could have stolen the regulator from this dude? I don't know. He presses the regulator.
Death can't touch me now. I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Congratulations to all who have acquired a Neo-regulator. We have reached our total of 5,000 registered users. The day of deliverance you were promised will soon be upon us.
I'll give it back!
Says the Lalafell.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Says the manic citizen. The Lalafell starts trying to get up.
You think that's what I want?
The manic citizen has his hands crossed across his chest, looking up. The regulator is doing something.
Remember now. Remember your fear of dying. That terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless. Your prayers will birth a miracle which commands death itself.
The Lalafell stands up.
What in the...
Anybody who has a regulator, their eyes are glowing blue as the regulator pulls. Sorry, the registered Neo regulators. All of their hands are clasped on their chest together. Same pose, same looking up into the sky.
What's going on?
It's freaking out people without regulators or those who did not register a regulator. People start to run. I am in darkness, but with like this purple smoke.
Securing the requisite ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory.
Now I'm just in darkness.
Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer.
There's like a bunch of purple line designs.
Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty.
Like a bunch of patterns on the ground.
To that end, I set strict parameters for a concept of my own
I
design.
hate not being able to click.
It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had, but I managed it in the end. And now, everything is in readiness. I bid you, come forth.
All the designs under my feet in like this kind of square shape, but like multiple patterns, glows brightly. They all glow brightly. We're on a circular platform with, square platform, now that I see it, with just a drop off all around us.
What is that?
There are kind of some pillars around us as well. This dark purple roiling floating shape from the sky descends. We got tentacles, we've got basically a spinal cord, we've got a halo in the front, like in front of where a face might be. We have black wings.
A primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no less. How did he learn such techniques? Keep these close.
She hands... these are like the shield things that prevent you from being... Charmed is not the right word, but it's close enough. It's like tempered, right? Yeah, tempered. So Sphene gets one, and I think Wook gets one.
That is a false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the desperate and the hopeful. The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
Oh shit. Yeah, all of the fear of dying was the emotion that Calyx used to propel the summoning. There's also a halo at the back of the head. They're both like vertical circles. a massive, like, muscular chest.
Do you still mean to stand against me?
Very strangely, massively muscular. Like made by a boy who, well, sadly, had a disease that was preventing him from ever, becoming a man, growing up, etc. My options are: I mean to win, the key will never be yours, or you have much to answer for. I mean to win, the key will never be yours. He keeps twirling a pen in his fingers.
That remains to be seen.
There's also a swirling halo circle around the waist. The eyes are covered by like this glitching kind of thing, as seems to be a theme. The Ageless Necropolis is now available, which I'm probably not high enough item level for, am I? Wait, hold on. During this quest, and when using the duty support system, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of NPC companions. Yeah, obviously. Some of these allies' roles will differ from those you are normally able to select. Okay. Can I even freaking do it, is the question. Nope. Item level 725. That's fine. I'm used to it. How would I get there? I have a 690 weapon, which I cannot replace unless I start doing... That's actually a really good place to start. I gotta see if Juno will get me access to a weapon. Because I know that the AAC, lightweight, heavyweight, middleweight, whatever. That will eventually get me items that can get me a weapon. So that's one option. I need 4 more item levels. I've already experienced upgrading a 705 to a 720 give me 1 item level. 720 to 735 give me another item level. I don't have a lot of slots left. I can do body, 705 to 720, that's another 1. I can save up heliometry or mathematics in order to get my head replaced, which is a 30 item level, 30 bump for that slot. You can only gain 450 total mathematics a week, so going that route is probably not gonna be doable. For the head, for sure. Body, definitely for sure. I already got 150 out of 450 total. My options are not. I want a lot of them. Anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get there. This is my first time in this particular game. Hey, is this 8-person? Oh, it's all 8. Cool. So Wuklamat will be warrior tank. Graha, Tia will be paladin tank. Sage for Alphino, healer. Sorceress for Y'shtola. Everything is basically the same. I don't know why that message came up. This is what they always are. So Black Mage for Y'shtola, Zoe Mancer for Sphene, whatever that actually means. Again, it kind of looks like an Arcanist symbol. Pictomancer for Kryla, and Red Mage for Alice. That's all what they do anyway. They're all casters. All of my DPS would be casters, wouldn't they? Yep. Black Mage, Picto, Arcanist, Red Mage. Yeah, no melee at all. Except for the tanks, obviously. Let's go through... No, actually, no, this is long enough. I will save that for when I actually have the item level to do this. I will talk to all of these guys and get their small talk out of the way, and then we'll go into the trial. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe you learned something. I didn't die, which I'm very proud of. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.